I stream daily, almost daily on twitch.tv/canister_mtg, so be sure to visit that if you would like to catch some of my live content. The sand, I guess if we find Lotus Field with this, or Scrying, probably just better off mulliganing. We don't have the stage, we're not guaranteed to find the thing. Res. Whoa. This. Deck without Fable has to be unplayable. It's a little small. This looks better. Rest-wise, 1-2. What's the deal with Llanowar Elves Botanical Sanctum? Sultai, what the heck is this? Okay. Is that the famed combo deck? It's like Beholder Beyond as a payoff card. Canister stream and playing Zelda at the same time, bro. Very envious. Actually not, I will play Zelda tomorrow. There might or might not be Zelda stream tomorrow. Wishful Talisman is not a good sign. How was the Minneapolis cheesesteak? I did not have it. I did not find Juicy Lucy in the few places that we went to.
He's a phenomenal control player.
Okay.
And like actual cheesesteak doesn't exist. No Juicy Lucy for me. Thank you, Chachi Adam, for 53 years. But yeah, overall, PT was a nice experience. If extremely disappointing that I didn't get to requalify. But as they say, they can't all be winners. Yeah, the stream is entering its Pioneer arc, which is why you see me clicking on through a Pioneer Prelim. Ren and Realm Breaker, okay. Why do you have Ren in your deck? Another Mox Amber, okay. So you can also get infinite loots with Rona, right? At this point, so you're gonna just win. Before this is a turn 4 format, yeah. Oh, I guess you mill your Ren and you find... You're gonna always mill to the Oracle? Sounds like a pain. I've heard of a version of this deck with Tivar. Tivar gives haste to Rona, that sounds pretty good too.
Control player.
They do play black, so maybe they play Tivar too. Hello, portable_head. At any rate, it seems hardly clickable through one model. Alright, so you ran and you go -2. You can get your Tivar now. You can like make infinite blue, then transform this into a black creature, tap Mox for black, play Tivar, return another Rona. Combo, like eventually flip an Oracle. I don't know, is it funny to make them click? It's pretty funny, I think. In the meantime, we can read about the upheaval of Vintage Cube. Convoluted situational combo deck. I'm in. Well, the combo doesn't seem that convoluted. It's Rona mostly, right? With Rona, Mox, Helix. That is 3 cards. Some of the more seasoned pyromancers among you may remember me from my time co-hosting the Limited Resources podcast, or my past work on Magic Online from Wizards of the Coast. I actually don't. And Spain. The Vintage Cube, a cherished favorite among Modo players, needs regular updates to maintain its vibrancy and tackle any arising gameplay issues. Traditionally, this task fell to the design team at Wizards, but with Magic Online transitioning to Daybreak, the baton has been passed to us. We express our profound gratitude to Carmen Handy for her insightful iterations of the Vintage Cube of the past year plus. Thanks, Carmen. We've deeply enjoyed the immersive experiences you crafted. Free cards and a payoff. What? No. The payoff you just get to with Rona. You loot to it. Remember when they were gonna do a Magic TV show? I actually don't remember that. What are you talking about? Magic TV show? It's also kind of weird to have a dozen of Planeswalkers in a deck that... Like, what does Ren do for this deck? I don't quite get it. Free card is infinite mana, not infinite draws. Oh, it is infinite draws too, right? Oh, it's not, because you get to cast the Mox once. That's a lot of cards then. But it's weird to play a no removal deck with 12 Planeswalkers. But probably don't play it full 12, but... I think we need interaction to speed up. Fading Hope seems okay. Pithing Needle, I'm not sure. Probably not so great. Obtainer seems better than Grazer. I could have Thoughtseize, but it's not castable. I could have Silence, but I don't like that. Questions I have seen usually only run Tyvar or Karn. Yeah. It's awkward to play Planeswalkers in a no removal deck. They're not very good without removal. Could trim Behold the Beyonds. Just go down on Shimmer, so might be boarding Thoughtseize, etc. I want to keep payoffs. I'll keep Magic the Gathering TV series. Yeah, it's not gonna happen. It's also Karn is not very good in general in decks like this, so I'm not entirely sure that playing Karn over a single status Oracle is actually an improvement, but Angelina Jolie was reportedly considered to play Liliana Vess in the animated series. Power move to 5. You think they're gonna have it on the next turn? Where would you like to go on a vacation? To Barcelona. Or to Athens. Coincidentally, I'm going there for Magic tournaments and staying for a few days more this year. So, discarding Retraction Helix, that's rough. Ren. Minus, Jace, Takenuma. Take Takenuma. So I guess if they discard Jace, okay. It says Jace because Jace is okay with Tivar. Welcome back, hello. Hello, chatters.
He's a phenomenal control player.
Names a switch. Thank you. They play out a Takenuma. They play Wishclaw Talisman. They search for a card. Card is Mox Amber. Okay, so we bounce this. Nice combo deck. We need to... What do we need to do to win on the next turn? Can Strings. They have 4-6 mana. Copy, Strings again. I don't think that does it if we don't draw land. Have 4-6 mana. I pay 3 to transform. Have 3, then I go Talisman, then I go Strings, then I go Petition with blue floating, and I go Strings Ultimatum. Okay, that works. think. As I miscounted, which would be truly gruesome, but... Then Strings Talisman? I mean, doesn't even work, right? Like, I couldn't do that. Why not? Well, didn't have the mana. It works. Like you can do the thing, yeah, but well, you can't, right? Because Sting's a sorcery, so you cannot respond to your activation. So you cannot resolve strings before you give it back, so you can untap it, but it's not under your control again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. This is 10. Ultima. Pore. Behold. Alright, Canister wins. Pore beholds, Lier win. Like Pore beholds, Acquisition. Everything wins. Okay, so Grazer we don't want. Could use Silence. Nimzo Witch, like the chess GM. Nimzo Witch, okay. Witch. I don't actually follow chess, so I don't know about that person. I don't know about that person. The needle on Rona should be relatively useful. Skip it. Seems like my opponent is faster. Okay. It's not super, but it's okay. And they need to commit the Helix. So that is nice. So they have to move to Rona hard. They always have it, but seems a bit rough if your opponent plays removal spells. Do I plan on mostly sticking to Lotus Field or Pioneer Arc? No, not only Lotus. I'm sticking to Lotus, Phoenix, Sacrifice. Those are the decks I like. I'll for sure stream at least a day with that on a cringe deck if I find a list I like, but so far I'm only vaguely familiar with that combination. Well, yeah. What about whole creativity? Not a big fan of that deck. And it doesn't seem too great to me. I should play with it a bit. I want to cycle a Vizier. I think there's little upside in doing that. It could be an issue if Karn finds a dumping sphere on the next turn. We don't have much to do against that. I don't want to draw this though. Like, do they have dumping sphere in the sideboard, do you think? Should I actually impulse over Scrying here? I think so. Well, I mean, I guess they do have a card note. They wear the Schizo Drip. Needle? Okay, Needle's fine. Fear me. Fish love me, women hate me. No, women fear me. Relatable. Actually, I don't know if I should We should just play the guy. That way I'll have a sizable amount of mana and they only have 2 cards. They would need another Retraction Helix. Maybe a Wish Claw, but they can't even cast a Wish Claw, and I guess Ren fixes their mana. Makes sense. Oh yeah. Also, chat, I don't know if there is gonna be a Vlogovski from Minneapolis. I recorded some material, but it felt very weak to me. So I'm not super excited to be putting that together. Maybe I'll try regardless, but we'll see. The Pioneer arc and the Zelda arc don't make me want to do that. Sub only easy. Well, making it sub only still means I have to make it. That's just, what an idea. Okay, so they got a Wish Claw. Can play Wish Claw and Wish, but that seems weak. Good morning, Will. Okay, this is because you don't want to put out bad videos. Well, it's just that the material is slightly weak, and then I still need to put the same amount of work into making it, and then it's gonna be a bit lame. Just upload some clips, maybe, I guess. The PT was nice. There was a player area with a big fridge full of sodas and lemonade, cheese sticks, muffins, fruits. Just little thing like that is very nice and makes you appreciate life. What's your favorite fruit to have at Magic tournaments? Mine's bananas. Bananas are pretty nice to transport because of the banana skin, so they are a pretty good one. Can we do anything funny here? Can petition for strings. Lier strings. I should be able to cast another Pore. They're all easy. Sure. Best fruit. They're all. Okay, what now? Because I haven't found strings yet, so now we have to think. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 mana. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 mana available. Petition. 6 mana. Strings. 4 mana. Then 10 mana. Then we Lier. This can get another string, so it's 4 mana. 6 mana for 6, but then also Lier flashback. Search your library. Strings. Untap, no. Blue mana. Lier. Untap. Blue mana. Untap. Yes. So now we can enchant this, which gives me a bit more mana technically, not really. Well, it does. I mean, if I could tap it, yeah, whatever, it's the same. So let's enchant this. Cipher, encode. So we have 7 mana. It strings again. Encode. You have 8. 10, 13 mana. So it's 8, 3. Expedition for strings once again. Sure. Whatever. Always waiting for Kaneki. Yeah, that's literally what always happens. Every time there's a Prelim. If you ask anyone, that's the most common experience. That you have to wait for Kaneki. It's never anyone else.
He's a phenomenal control player.
40 Pog.
Pog. 40 years of subscribing. That's so many. Oh, now Canister wins the match, so seems like Lotus Field is the superior combo. Although if I were to play the second I played Carnold, I would for sure make space for a Dumping Sphere. I would lose to a Dumping Sphere for sure. On that very day, the photo was took. Well, I guess I'll keep this, put back Lier maybe. So yeah, we're revealing all the hidden identities of Magic gamers. This is Matthias Leverato, Levunga. This is Gulduka Daniel Götschel. I'm not sure how his name is supposed to be pronounced exactly, TBH. This is Gavin Thompson, an ex-MPL player. You probably didn't know that. This is me. Yeah, I power post. And this is Lucas Hone, which you might know from Magic Online or Magic Arena tournaments as Lucas and 6 numbers. you might also not know him, I guess. So yeah, those were the sewer rats. Now, do you have to play in Athens in order to qualify for Barcelona? Yes, Athens is the only way for me to qualify for Barcelona. Can you rank your teammates from most handsome to the least ones? No. That's just a bit mean. Why does Lucas look like a bit older Nathan Steuer? Lucas is like twice Steuer's height. It doesn't really look similar. I guess he maybe kind of looks like a Hulk version of Steuer. I can see that. There's probably going to be last chance qualifiers in Barcelona. Are there? I don't think that exists. I guess red black, let's keep Otawara. Can bounce Joldred. Can win Mox too. I don't think Mox qualifies for Barcelona anymore. I think we impulse. Bro is literally playing standard cards against me. Otawara looks like a Star Wars spaceship. Yeah. I think that's intended. What she does, but just. They discarded a Sholdred. I thought it's the best card ever, but. Now they're cracking a blood pre-combat? That's crazy. How is that better than just attacking and playing the Sholdred? Like clockwise? I guess you might play Sholdred anyways. Okay, well that makes sense. We need a Sholdred emote, do we? We actually die next turn. Pretty terribly. So we can go copy, untap, then we have 6 mana. Acquisition for strings, then we have 6 mana. So we didn't do anything. Target for strings, 7 mana. Shimmer for Pore. Right, what does holding up Otawara do for me? Doesn't seem like it does anything. It's kind of pathetic how they can just kill you on 5 so easily. Because they have so much excess damage. So we have to try to go for it today. I guess it's just 10-5. I don't even have a copied Thespian stage, so that's my fault. Let's play the spaceship one. Let's go strings. Yeah, the standard cards actually So good. Alright, so what now? Harvester truly is broken. Yeah, this card is... It looks innocuous. A 3-2 for 2, they said. It is a 3-2 for 2. But that's kinda just good. So we cast Bala get first. So can tutor a Pore Balas as strings. Can tutor a power Balas his strings. What? Well, if I tutor for Pore, I can't cast it because I don't have mana. So I cast the Shimmer now. Okay, so we get Pore, probably. This petition doesn't quite do anything for me. This is game 1. It's game 1, yeah. So if we go Pore, we do stuff with Pore. Petition, I have 5 mana, I have 3 black, so that's just not nothing. Okay, so I have 6, 10 mana. I have 10 mana, so I have 6 mana. Well, I get Lier, I don't have mana to flashback a strings. Can Sunfall, I guess. I think it's gonna be Sunfall. Can't turn the incubator immediately, but... 6, 10, 6. So we could get under Pore if not for Joldred. Could get a petition, that doesn't do anything. I think it has to be that. I think it has to be Sunfall. We needed to draw an ultimatum, I guess, or something nice. And you get a free incubator token, nice. New card. Opponent plays a Sholdred. No, Stomps, and I guess Stomps again. No, it actually would have, well, that's simpler. Bro, you turned 5 kill through a Wrath effect. Crazy shit. No, 1 too deep. 1 too deep. Bro, this deck is not even good against Rakdos. Should have tutored Vizier Kappa. Yeah, actually true. We get Vizier, we cycle into Ultimatum. We tap our mana correctly, we can cast the Ultimatum. I'm surprised at how little Mom impacted Pioneer. Bro, I'm surprised that March of the Machine. Let's play this better against Thoughtseize. I'm surprised that they already released a new set. I have not even began to properly look at the leaks of Aftermath. They already released a new set. Am I excited for the next PT being modern? I'm not currently qualified, so my excitement is limited. I think I should pick up Pore. It's a bit awkward though. Pick Temple kinda sucks. It's worse than not picking anything, TVH. Yeah, I will go to Barcelona even if I won't qualify. I already applied for a content creator badge. I hope they will perceive me as a content creator for that purpose. If I return Pore, I can soft lock myself. I think I just don't return anything on this turn. It's a bit of an awkward play, but... Probably block. Would need to get 2 blocks on a Fable token to like beat that Maybe block on a 4-pair creature would work too. I did Sakama. I think so. Then you can place the 5th land for Pore top decks. A bottoming Lair was a mistake for the purpose of having 2 non-Lotus land. Well, I do have the non-Lotus lands. I didn't want Lair. I'm sure of that. Shouldred. Alright, bro. Shouldred is actually not so bad. Ay, caramba. Not so bad, Copium. No, I mean not so bad as a card. It's bad for me. Like it will win the game. Imagine playing a standard Pro Tour with 60% of Rakdos, come back to Pioneer, play against Rakdos. Yeah, I mean it's a Pioneer deck in standard, so like no wonder it's doing decently there. If I discard Beholder Beyond, need to Shimmer into a blocker. I can tutor into a blocker. Not quite. I don't have a bouncer. Who was the nicest pro gamer there? I mean socially. I don't know. Ben Stark. 3, 4, 5. Yeah, I guess. Look for Grazer. Is my route. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Well. Did I have fun drafting next to Pepengu? I wasn't on Pepengu's pod. Although for a few rounds in day 2, me and Mengu, we played at the bottom tables next to each other. So that pick was a giant lie. What's the pick? Go figure, yeah. Alright, we can get there. Or can we? Oh yeah, I was building my deck next to Menguchi and he looked at my deck. He looked over at my deck and he like made a approving face and said, nice deck. And with his blessing I went 0-3. Did he laugh at you? I think my deck wasn't so bad. I went 0-3 with it though. Should I keep? Namely, I was playing the Sunday PTQ for PT dropouts, right? And a person approaches me and says hi, and I say hi, and they say, Kaniki, I'm a big fan of your stream. Also, I'm circumcised. That was their introduction. Which was because on a stream right before I was leaving for the PT, we were looking up the circumcision rate of people in America, which is allegedly 80% of males have their schlong cut, and so he wanted to share that. No, it wasn't Michael Sharek. Did I tilt? Why would I tilt? Just the rate in EU? Good question. European countries by contrast have rates less than 20%. Okay. Make disappear. Bro, people play decks that are so bad. I mean, it's fine, but... Transmogrify. Not a big fan of the Transmogrify card, generally speaking. Somebody tells me he's circumcised, I straight up would not believe them. Why? I think Sheldred is better than Transmogrify. I guess I'll cycle. Cycle again. You're gonna have to beat a quench. Maybe something else. The entire format consists of terrible decks. I don't know what you mean by some people. Did you say prove it? No, I mean I just believed my I just believe the guy that he's telling the truth. He seemed genuine. Hydra Ultimatum, I guess I get quenched. Probably have no outs against quench. I don't know about other countries, but we don't circumcise people here unless they're Jew. The fan said that it was also because of a medical reason. This is a Hope Tender matchup. It's the Sphinx matchup. Nassif playing something about blue and white. He's playing blue, and I have an argue that tracks as white. Maybe I want Thading Hopes, but it's probably not a Izakama matchup. So the tenders. I'm not sure of Fading Hopes, maybe Inting. I am gonna play. Let's keep them. I mean, he has Thoughtseize, so he's not gonna play his Transmogrify. And it's not a great card if he's gonna just cast interactions, but let's go Fetal Push. Random passport Fetal Push. So if I play Lotus now, untap it, then we can get quenched. Get stage. Now what? Play Fable. Play Bank Pasta, okay. It's a dispute. What is opponent's hand? Question mark. Well, I mean, it seems like it contains a 1-mana counter spell. Pierce or Dispute or something. And also Reckoner, Bankbuster and Lance. Like those we can be sure of. Sure. Is there any options for hard counters? I think you can just chill. Well, there's Thoughtseize here too. So I have 6 and I have 11, 12. So we can go Sphinx, Breeding Pool, Pore. Can play a Lotus Field and sack 2 Lotus Fields. I could, yeah. Great suggestion, bro. Would like some advice on Jewel. I mostly board out. Well, I don't know. There's not that much that you can board out. 10 mana. We can acquisition for a Pore once again. Actually, no, we can untap this. So this is plus. So we go 6, 4, untap this. Then we go 7, then we go 6, 12. Okay. No, I don't. It's not that much, right? Because I have 7, and then I go plus 5, 12. No, that's 12. So tap for blue, black. Can get up to 14, I think. I don't think so. So I have this mana and I go Ultimatum. Could you get more mana by ciphering and attacking? Sort of, yeah. True. I guess you can counter my Omniscience. So probably Omniscience is actually bad to search here. Guess like Spears or Dispute, because that could actually mess me up a little bit. Okay. So on that draw, the Fading Hope is slightly maybe better, but I don't know, maybe he's not even transmogrifying against me. Possible. And it's not particularly worrisome if he transmogrifies. Probably shouldn't have Fading Hope. I probably should have Shimmer. Maybe one Fading Hope, one Shimmer. Good luck to get any new cards with Mon plus Aftermath. I'm playing a Sunfall on my sideboard right now. I haven't looked at Aftermath cards. You can look at them between rounds because I literally don't know the cards. Well, I have heard there's a weak set, so if it's a weak set, then there's no new cards. Keep, I guess. Why is silence not attractive here? Against discard spells, I don't think I want silence. And it doesn't seem like my opponent is a like counter heavy strategy. It's just a few, right? A few disputes or makes appears. This might be Dark Petition gaming. This feels like Dark Petition gaming. So I have more payoffs in my hand. Although if I found a strings or hope tender, I would take that. Fable. Sure. Okay, we got a hope tender. Love to see your bag and playing Lotus. You're welcome. Yes. I will be playing in Athens, yes. I will be actually trying pretty hard for Athens to qualify. I think it would be cool to qualify. Also, if I qualify, almost assuredly will get to play in more PTs and get to chain a bunch of invites because of the rolling points systems. Gonna have 6 mana here. Oh, my opponent is actually Bob the Dog. He's known for playing standard decks with Giganta. I don't really want to exert. It doesn't seem that useful. Hopefully I can find a strings with my impulse. I hope you qualify. Yeah, I hope to. Not useful because of their counter. I'm not sure what are you saying, but I didn't want to exert this turn and play Pore into a soft counter. I can exert on the next turn and then I can play Pore requiring a hard counter. Exert, yeah. Well put. That's a good draw. When you attack, you may give creature stun counter and creates Yawgmoth token. I have no idea what are you talking about. 2 strokes. Oh, Exarch. Yeah, I see. Yeah, Nasiv has for sure been stroking. Maybe I wasn't supposed to strings now. Maybe wait was better. Just like play Pore, see that it's stroked, I can pass, and untap next turn with more mana. He has to keep up more mana for his stroke. Probably was slightly better. So I think maybe some awkward stuff can happen now, where I dispute counters my ultimatum. Yeah, grab Giganta, no, play Fable, okay. Better lucky than good, I guess. I don't know if I should tap my mana differently, maybe. So I have 9 mana. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Maybe I go for Lier first before ultimating. What can he do? He's gonna need to have a stroke for Lier number 3. Then spells can't be countered anymore, so I can untap more stuff. Well, Lier is interaction. Sort of. Alright, Cancer wins the game, easy. Okay, this is fine to keep. Probably put back Omniscience. You miss Sean's streams. Who doesn't? He streamed last year. Or was it this year? I think last year. The Wizard advice stream. I think people like Reed, Duke, or Watanabe are better, but the world needs new heroes. I mean, Watanabe is banned for cheating, so I don't know if you want to. Yeah, so Nathan won't be the new Watanabe. Unless you mean Man Shota by Watanabe. There's always Dean around. Is Lotus a contender for Athens? Yeah. My favorite decks before... My favorite decks like that I assumed I like was Lotus, Phoenix, Rakdos Sacrifice. Just decks I played and liked in the past, and I think they're based. Good Boseiju clearly doesn't have a Karn, right? I think it might be okay to kill Nyctas here. It's not like I will reasonably beat Damping Sphere, I think so. You need to try the new Auburn Rakdos Saga? I for sure will. So I'll do this. Like, I'm not 100% sure about this move, but it seems like it might make my opponent struggle a bit. We need a bit more time. I don't know, with Lotus I feel Rakdos matchup being 50-50 with Shouldered clocking you so fast is a bit of a problem. Now they're gonna reveal a Nyctas anyways, make 10 mana. Or not even that, they just reveal Karn and play Nyctas. Okay. No Nyctas, good. It greatly limits the amount of crazy shit they can come up with. I thought Lotus was supposed to smash Lotus. No, it certainly doesn't smash Lotus. I know you mean Rakdos, but what about adding Leyline White? Doesn't help, like the shit top deck against the deck you need to top deck against. So Leyline is net 0 value against discard spells. But it doesn't smash Rakdos, you lose on the play, on the draw, when they just curve out. They're very consistent at killing you on turn 5 too. They can throw away Thoughtseize in the middle. And then shoulder it cuts off your top decks with Pore, which is like your biggest thing to speed you up in those like medium resource situations. Okay, Niktas, not good. Rakdos has more duress now too, I guess. No, I mean they always had some stuff. It's just that they kill you on 5. That's the issue. Whether they have more or less stuff, I think it barely matters. What matters is that they kill you on 5. Okay, we die. So I didn't mean to bother. No, I mean I know people play the white ley line. I just don't think it doesn't solve Blood Tide Harvester. It's not a nice way to solve Blood Tide Harvester. Am I planning another Canister Community MTGO tournament? I'm not saying no. One day maybe. But it's not currently on my mind. Where they get Stonebrain? I mean, they probably have enough stuff. They have 2 storms, 3 storms, 30 mana. Like they just, yeah, you combo off, sure. Did I eat the rumor Juicy Lucy? No, I've been to one burger place. They didn't have Juicy Lucy here. They didn't have Juicy Lucy. One thing that's surprising about Minneapolis is how nice their public communication is, public transit. Like I took Metro a few times, which actually it's not going underground. I thought Metro is by its nature going underground, but it does not do that. On the flip side though, it seemed to be used mostly by people who struggle with drag usage, and there was lots of needles on the stations, etc. So that was a bit rough. But the train itself was pretty nice. Okay, what do we do here? Probably play Field because that's more mana. Did I get to interact with Cheater Perils? I don't know what's Cheater Peril. Vizier, great. Let's get the Thespian stage, I think. So if they go Karn, Sphere is awkward now, but Shatter Perils. Wait, is that a person? I don't think I did. Rather, they did not introduce themselves by that name. Pithing Needle. What, are you gonna Needle Hope Tender? That's fine. Thespian stage, that's fine too. Alright, I guess I'll attack Cardinal, Needle Cardinal. Play Vizier, next turn play Ultimatum. Anything else to do? I have 3. Okay, can I cast Ultimatum? I have 1, 2, 3, 4. I have 7 mana, so I could cast an Ultimatum. Alright, if I go Botanical Sanctum, black, blue, exert on 2 lands. 4 mana, 3 mana, 7 mana. Then I can untap the Hope Tender and untap again. Then play Ultimate. Then get to Ultimatum. I get some stuff. You got 2 untappers. I don't know what that means. Do I still have the card from PT War? Yes, I do actually. It's in my mono green devotion deck with the stamp. So then we go Ultimatum. We get. Do we get with the Ultimatum? 2 untappers equals 9 mana. I mean this is an untapper or what? But yeah, I have 9 mana. So with 9 mana we go Ultimatum, we go Strings. It's gonna be +6. I mean Omniscience is awkward. Strings, Lier, Pore. Not great. Is it possibly better to attack Karn? Probably not, because we will be able to play the Needle. I think we should ultimate. Sin can believe Lantern won the PT. Well, you better believe. It did happen. We got a Pore, so now we can go for a Omniscience easily. Chocolate. I lost to Salvato in a mirror during that tournament. He just net decked my list from a league the Wednesday before the PT. Fucking net deckers, yeah. I mean, if I get Lier, I don't have that much stuff to do. Don't really want to behold the Beyond. You get Pore and Petition. Is that good? And then we don't get Omni, we'd get those two, and I have... What is it? I can see my mana. Well, I don't have that much mana. I get Pore Petition. Blue. 5, 8 mana. Plus tutoring. So I probably get the Omniscience into play, yeah. If we draw anything of the Pore. Seems good. I think that's the best pile. If I had to draw half of my deck card, maybe it would be better. The lists at the speedy feel like a lifetime ago. Yeah, they do. People were playing Blue-Red Pyromancer. Actually, no, only Pascal's playing that. Snapcaster Thing, Young Pyro. This is a Pioneer deck almost, right? Just with Lightning Bolt and Cryptic Command. Free Field of Ruin. Electrolyze. It is another life, yeah. Finkel on Green Throne. Imagine being Finkel and playing Green Throne. Eldrazi Walking Barista, Matery Shaper, Foreign Bringer, 2 Warping Well, 2 Dismember, 2 All It Does, Mind Stone, Mind Goblin, Basilisk Collar, Hold Priority, Float, we drew more Pores. So strings. Because I have 8 mana. So I'll just Pore until I find something. Will you be trying Pier? I tried Pier already. I didn't love it much. It's fine, but I would play it on top, not besides the rest. Lier. Well, Lier has no strings, so it's kind of useless. But now we have enough stuff to combo easily. Still confused why I didn't get Behold over Pore of the Ultimatum. You're right. That's worked. You are right, you're confused. But you shouldn't be because I didn't get it because I didn't get it. But yeah, I will keep a way to win through Shoulder in my deck for sure. Because people play Shoulder and it's an issue if you don't. Right, opponents has had enough, rightfully so. It's on the draw, cut the Shimmers for Grazers. Maybe Sunfall is okay against them, but probably not. Nah, it's not. It's definitely not. How much Zelda will you be playing this weekend? Unfortunately, I am entertaining the idea of going to Warsaw for a 4 RCQ weekend because it's probably gonna be like 4 times 7-person RCQ. I think I have a decent chance of winning one of those then and qualifying to Lair and having that checked off Will you try Kane's Dark Technology of Carnal and Lotus? I should play with it a bit, yeah. I forgot about that deck. Put back Omni. I mean, I think Karn decks with no extra, like, I guess Lotus Field is a big mana deck, but feels a bit off. So I would hope to play much Zelda, but I will probably play in Warsaw. I think I want to keep Boseiju. In case of Carnold's hilarity. Okay, Carnold. The RCQ in Warsaw qualifies for the regional championship in Lille, which is gonna be later this year, I think in November, October, something like that. I think I get Lotus Field. Play Bala. September 29, yeah. It's not an LEC, it's an RC. Slightly different. I guess Old Grove Troll. Oh, we do a little bit of trolling over here. Athens is called LEC2, right? Okay, I don't know, bros. Maybe it is. Fine. LEC is RC, okay. Well then, you're right. They get a Stone Brain the next turn. We can beat Stone Brain, we don't care, right? We won, did we? How relevant are stats and hope tender to play it over wedging Satyr on taps for free, but as they want to. It's not the stats, it's hope tender gives you more mana, but Satyr gives you less gated. Satyr is fine too. What's an LMS? Good question. So how do we win here? We Boseiju the Sphere. Then play Lotus Field, untap Lotus Field and Thespian stage. Have 4 mana. Strings a Hope Tender and a Lotus Field copy. Exert Vizier, do stuff. So let's go through that once again. So this goes here, then this goes here, then this exerts, untaps this, then I have 4 of those. Then I go Vizier, untap Hope Tender, I have 2 mana left. One stage. Then I exert once again. I have 2 mana. Then I add +3 mana. Then I tap my stage. I have 3 mana in my mana pool. Then I strings. I have 6 mana. I petition for strings and then acquisition for ultimatum. Don't use the stage for Boseiju. It's the same. It doesn't matter. I have to tap my stage for this. Okay, so once I have 8 minutes, so Boseiju, Lotus. I have stage and Lotus. Vizier the Tender. 2 mana left. Tap stage. Have 1 floating. Untap 2. Then I have 1 floating. I tap Lotus. I copy Lotus. And with Lotus copied, I have 2 mana. I strings a Lotus and a Hope Tender. And I have 3 mana. Then I have 2 mana plus 6 mana. I have 8 mana. With 8 mana, I go Dark Petition. With Dark Petition, I go to 3/6 mana, get strings. Then I untap Lotus Field and Hope Tender. Then I go to 4 mana. Then I go to 3 mana. 6, I go to 9 mana. I feel like I seems like I'm missing one for ultimatum. I need to copy the Lotus Field at all. Is that actually efficient? It's not really efficient, right? Untap 2, then it can combo with 1. We're gonna have we just go with 1 Lotus Field, and this is free, this is free. This is +4. This is +2 with this, yeah. And we also don't get stout by their Boseiju. They have Boseiju. So then we sacrifice a stage and we go off with that. So then I have 4 mana, 2 mana untap, 1 mana, 5 mana, then strings, I have 2 mana, 5 mana, 8 mana. So it seems better not to copy. 5, 9. So this goes for strings, and then I ultimatum. I'm gonna have 4 mana, 3 mana. 3, 6, 7. Can't you get ultimatum with 9 since petition is 2? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 5. Wait, what? 3, then I have 2, 2, 1, 9. I think that's actually didn't work at some point. My caramba, I think I messed up. And I'm gonna time out. I think I fumbled something here. So is the Bala in graveyard still? So you have 4 mana in the mana pool, but well, you know, doesn't lead me anywhere. 3. No, it's fine. Well, yeah, we got to casting the ultimatum part, but we have a black mana in the mana pool, which is not ideal. Alright, we win, but I time out because I'm actually slow as heck. Ay, caramba. Were we dead if they gave us Omniscience plus strings? No, I have cards in my graveyard to cast. I Bala get back the acquisition and win. So fucking strings. Alright, I mean, I must my fault. I just spent 8 minutes thinking through that and then spent more time thinking through that when I was exerting my guy. So it's a terrible death by clock. Yeah, there's a Balaget here, Scrying too. Oh. Beautiful. Don't forget to pause next time. Yeah. Well, okay. Impressive minus 18 minutes.